So do you ever notice dust around your house?
Yeah, I notice it.
So when you swipe your finger against it, what do you notice?
It turns all like gray and soft like feeling to it.
What do you think that is? What do you think dust is?
I don't know, bacteria in the air.
Bacteria in the air. Actually, it's your dead skin cells that form.
Really?
Yeah, those are your dead skin cells.
Wow.
And your skin actually sheds every 27 days.
Okay.
Do you want to learn about cells now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what exactly are cells? What do you know about cells?
Well, I know there's red blood cells. I know there's white blood cells. I know animals have cells. And I know plants have cells. That's all I know.
That's all you know about cells. Okay, that's a start. That's actually a really good. We're gonna go with animals have cells, and you said plants have cells, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there are two types of cells,
Okay.
and we'll get into that a little bit further. But before we do that, I'm gonna have you take a look at this egg
Okay.
and tell me what you notice about it.
It's like an oval shape. It's white. Has some spots on them. That's
Okay,
it.
what are the color of the spots?
It looks kind of gray.
That's a really good. What about the texture? Is it smooth?
Yeah.
Okay, now feel this.
Okay.
What do you feel?
It's like smushy. Softy. Soft, smushy feeling.
Like bumpy?
I guess, yeah, you can say bumpy.
The little tiny bumps that you feel in there?
Yeah.
Those are actually little tiny pores that
Okay.
the shell of the egg has.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go ahead and crack the shell. Okay, so now take a look at the cracked egg.
Okay.
What do you notice?
There's a yellow yolky and there's like a white, I guess, mucus type of thing.
Right, and what is that white clear mucus thing doing?
Protecting the yellow stuff.
Right, yes. It's also holding the yellow stuff, right?
Right.
You said it was protecting the
Right.
yellow stuff. That's a really good observation because that is the purpose of the white clear stuff.
Right.
Now, what about the yellow part? What do you notice about that? What about the shape of it?
Well, it looks like a circle.
It forms a complete circle, right?
Right.
This is exactly how a cell would look like.
Okay.
It's pretty much, you have in a cell, the
Mhm.
clear stuff is your
Okay.
cytoplasm.
Okay.
And then you have your yellow yolk, that's
Mhm.
the nucleus.
Okay.
And the white part
Mhm.
is actually your cell membrane.
Okay.
And it functions almost exactly like an egg. This
Okay.
will give you like a visual representation of what a cell actually looks like.
Okay.
So, can you tell me what the yellow part was?
Isn't it called the yolk?
Right, and it's the nucleus, right?
Right. It's the nucleus of the egg.
Right, and then the clear part, what do we say the clear part was?
Plasma.
The clear part was the cytoplasm.
Cytoplasm.
Right, and remember it holds
The nucleus
cytoplasm.
together.
Right, it holds the nucleus in there.
Okay.
And then the white part is the,
Cell membrane.
yes, good job. So, I'm going to go ahead and, tell you what each part of the cell does. And over here, I went ahead and wrote out the 3 main parts to a eukaryotic cell.
Okay.
I'll explain to you the difference between, remember I said earlier there were 2 different types of cells?
Right.
There's a prokaryotic cell
Mhm.
and a eukaryotic cell.
Right.
In the prokaryote, right here, it means before.
Okay.
And eukaryote means true.
Right.
So the difference between prokaryotes and eukaryotes.
Pro means before, U means true.
Right. So the difference between the two is that prokaryotes came before eukaryotes.
Okay.
So it's kind of like prokaryotes evolved into eukaryotic cells.
Okay.
So, let's see, it's kind of like, it's kind of like Mickey Mouse.
Okay.
Remember the earlier version of Mickey Mouse? How he was really like,
Right.
and the way he looks right now.
Mm-hmm.
Compare the two pictures of before and after. He pretty much evolved into the character he is today.
Okay. Sort of like how monkeys are involved with humans.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So then we clarified that there are three main parts to a cell.
Okay.
We have
Procare-
the three main parts to a cell.
There's a nucleus, cytoplasma, and cell membrane or plasma membrane.
Cytoplasm,
Okay, cytoplasm,
nucleus,
nucleus,
and the cell membrane.
Okay.
Yes. Now the nucleus is actually the control center.
Okay.
We'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
We'll talk about that when we talk about what organelles are.